So hi, today's video is kind of loose, interesting, and freestyle. It got two parts. The first one was written before the bed, and the second one I just finished this morning. So, let's time travel to yesterday night. At that moment, my brain was a tangle mess, like wire earphones knotted in a pocket. I couldn't find where the thought started, and my hands were way too slow to catch up with my brain. Why am I typing all this? Honestly, because I can't find someone to talk to. So much has happened lately, and I really don't feel like starting from square one every time. I mean, sure, words and series can live forever, but when it comes to stories, the moment you lose timing, the vibe is just not the same, right? Oh, no wonder news writing is all about speed, huh? Anyway, back to the topic. I'm writing these at 11:30 p.m. Yeah, planning to set an alarm for 10 a.m. tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm finally sending out my resumes. Right now, I am a cocktail of nervous, excited, easy, scared, all of that. It's like that last few seconds backstage before your name is called, or the silence right before the starter pistol fires. Haven't written in a while. Ever since I came back from the labor holiday, yeah, really. So let's call this one is the stockpile update. Here's what I know. When your mind feel like a scrambled code, just write, or like me type. Wow, punchline. No matter how messy or illogical it seems, just get it out. Right now, my laptop, basically untangling my mental earphones for me. There's actually a psychological matter about this, and I look it up, but I couldn't find exam terms, but I did find a few related one. The first one, mood journaling. Write out your daily emotion to make sense of them. Just like write a diary, record your emotions, right? The second one is expressive, right? A more structured way to explore personal struggles. The third one is thought records, a CBT technique to track thought and feelings. The fourth one is brain dump, literally dumping all your thought out of your hand. Well, I will deep dive into this after I record this video. Oh, and when I was 13, I kind of zoned out, and suddenly my earphones hit different. I was listening to Always Remember Us This Way from The Star Is Born. Lady Gaga kills it. I love her. Love it. By the way, does anyone else related to this? I'm a hardcore music junkie. I've literally listened my wear earphones to death. If no one stopped me, I could listen from I wake up until I pass out. And here's something I noticed. When I'm feeling okay, and I'm happy, or my energy is so high, I hear the melody, more focused on melody. But when I'm low, disappointed, upset, I hear the lyrics. I more focus the lyrics. Sometimes I even trick myself to feeling better. I blast high energy songs like club beats or live shows vibes just to pull myself out. But sometimes the harder I try, the worse it backfires. You know, the Chinese saying, the extreme leads to the opposite, 物极必反, is that one time I was sobbing my eyes out while rave beats was pounding my ears. You can imagine that. I just cried, but the music is pang, 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 pang. The contrast made it feel even sadder. It was ridiculous. So yeah, I write when I can talk. I don't really have a close friend to vent to. I mean, I have close friends, but I don't want to vent to them because maybe they also have hard times, right? My mom might be asleep already. Which means we are not that close, but sometimes over that, wise old lady perspective. It's midnight now, and honestly, if I don't write it down, I know this thought will haunt me all night. Just like, a bunch of thoughts dancing in my mind. It's not about staying up. I can't put an all-nighter, no big deal. But since I have option to release it, why not? Even it's a massive, it's cuts, okay? And now I don't think I'm good at writing or anything. It's just the brain to keyboard, no filter. In high school, I even chose scientist track. Oh, and today is May 20th, which is pronounced in Chinese as 520, which is similarly like 我爱你, which is mean I love you. Yeah, that's cute. But it's been over commercialized that. Okay, back to the school stuff. We have to pick between physics or history and two elective around chemistry, biology, geography, or politics. I went full-on scientist mode, physics, chemistry, and biology. But look at me now. All about the words. My old Chinese teacher would probably cry out if she knew I'm into writing now. There was this one type, a type of rest question. Classical Chinese quote, fill in the blank, only worth 6 points out of 150. But you have to memorize about 64 texts just to get a 6 point. I never started for it. But somehow I always got a full 6 point. Anyway, what I'm doing now isn't really writing. It's more like speed typing. I suck at that. But my typing speed, pretty decent. At least by my standards. Yeah. When people tell me to choose engineering, IT, technology, robot, I skimmed those pages and went straight to humanities, so business, something like that. Alright, about the resumes. I've been pouring all my writing energy into this portfolio. I wrote fake press releases, digging into market data, summarizing trend topics. Every day I wake up, the first thing is open Word and typing. Before bed, I bring my laptop to the bed cabin and keep typing like maniac. Yeah, maniac. Sorry about that. Honestly, I feel like a sponge in the ocean, soaking up everything I can. But sometimes it gets overwhelming. Like I feel like I know nothing. I've always had this belief. Of course, no clue where I picked it up, but it really stuck with me. If I think I've got it all figured out, I probably don't know shit. But if I feel like I know nothing at all, chances are I actually know something. Here's how I see it. When you first learn math, it's all basic stuff, right? Squares, triangles, circles, easy peasy, right? Then boom, you get 3D shapes, then vectors, and suddenly it's like wow. I don't know a damn thing anymore. Even if you go super deep into math and become a total whiz, it still doesn't mean much, because guess what? There's still physics, computer, science, economic, lecture, philosophy, sports, art, music, and so on. And once you start poking around in those areas, you realize every single one of them is a whole other universe. Whole other universe. Then when it hits you, you barely know anything. You know what I mean, yeah. Anyway, I lost my train of thought for a second. Alright, the resume. Okay, brain's out of steam. So yeah, I've made a bunch of resume customized for different companies. And here's a hot take. I actually think getting a job isn't that hard. Everyone says tough. Teachers, parents, the internet, you said, the economics, depression, blah blah blah. They all talk like we are doomed to be jobless. But honestly, it's not impossible, okay? All of that, it depends on the upper limit you want to reach and the lower limit you can accept. Yeah. Okay. So back to now. So let me introduce myself first. I'm Tris, 21 years old, junior, ordinary. I already got an interview today, just now, and I'm glad I got a little bored with this YouTube channel. At the time, I didn't start for the career stuff, but now it's helping with my resume. Helping with I can feel something up my resume. But it feels like every step, even the random ones or small tiny one, all are adding up. Okay, time to prepare for the interview. Wish me luck. If you got a 3-0 resume like me, I call it 3-0 resume. No degree, no big internship, no certifications. Yeah, is this pronounced? I just forget it. If you like me, just find a job. Just keep going. Yeah, you can still land a job you love. By the time you say this, you probably made 25. Yeah, I guess. Okay, there is another interesting background in Chinese. 525 is pronounced 525. It's similarly like 我爱我, which is mean I love myself. So at the end of this video, I hope you get I love you want, and also help you tell yourself I love myself. So that's it. Have a good day. Bye.